Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jenny Beauty, and today I'm going to be showing you my ultimate no makeup look. Now that is the look that I showed in the beginning of the video, so if you would like to see it, please just keep on watching. So to start off, I went ahead and washed my face and put on moisturizer as I normally would. Today I used the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer in SPF 15. Sometimes I use SPF 50, it just depends what I'm doing that day. But anyways, let's just get on into it. So the first thing I want to do is to obviously hide my pores. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Porefessional Primer and just dab that on my face to fill in my pores. Okay, so you just want to take that, and what I like to do is to rub it in my fingers and warm it up a little bit, and then just press it into the areas where my pores are the largest. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to use is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I have it in the shade M19 Cool. I think it's like the medium shade. I actually got this in my Sephora Play this month and the Beauty Blender like Micro Mini. So I was so excited about that. And this concealer is really nice. So basically what I'm going to do is just place the slightest amount under my eyes just to obviously cover up that little bit of darkness we have there, and then blend it out as usual. And the reason I'm doing concealer first is because it's going to, you know, go ahead and cover up and mask like everything that I want to mask, but it's not going to like be really brightening and look fake like we normally do our makeup. We put a bunch of like brightening products under there, but that just doesn't look super realistic and like normal skin, so that's why I'm doing this first. And if you don't have any darkness under your eyes, obviously you can skip this step, but most of us out there do, so that is why I'm including it. And I don't put this on my eyelids. I mean, I do have like redness and stuff on my eyelids. I guess you can kind of brush the excess on it, but if you put like a bunch of concealer on your eyelids, it's going to be like super noticeable that it's not your real eyelids. So I just usually go right up under the eye like this. And I don't really care if it's like full coverage, because that's also a dead giveaway for makeup. So you want something that's not like super intense. And this concealer also looks super natural, and I really like it so far. The next product I'm going to be using is the Renewed Hope in a Jar Skin Tint. And this is a pretty expensive product, but it's really nice. And it looks like skin, and it's like the best. It's like a tinted moisturizer. So basically it feels just like moisturizer, but it also adds a little bit of coverage. Obviously it's not gonna be like a huge amount of coverage. You're still gonna be able to see imperfections and things. So if you do have any like existing pimples or anything, go ahead and use like a skin color concealer and just like dab the spots where you have those existing pimples. I think I'm all right now with any breakouts. So I'm just going to be using the skin tint, and I will leave a link to this down below. If you buy it on QVC, you get a brush for free with it. I'm not a huge fan of the brush to actually apply this with, but it is nice for like blush or bronzer. It's a decent brush, and it also has a little scoop on the end of it. I left it in the bathroom, so I'll go grab it real quick. So this is what the brush looks like that comes with it if you buy it off QVC. Obviously this video isn't sponsored. I wish QVC would, but you know. So it does have this little spatula thing on the end, so you can dip in instead of like putting your fingers in the product. And like I said, I don't really like this side for foundation just because I don't like the way it applies it, but it would be good for like blush or maybe even bronzer or something like that. So it's definitely a better deal than just the product for the same exact amount. So I got the shade Tan in this, and this is what it looks like. You get 1 fluid ounce of product, and I just like to scoop out some on this and just kind of dab it around the entire face. I put the most on my cheeks and just a smidge on my nose and forehead. But my cheeks are definitely the place where I need the most coverage, since they are like still kind of red and everything from acne. So we'll start off with this much and see if that's good enough. Okay, so the brush that I've been using lately for this is the Morphe E6. And I just like to kind of dab it in like so. It does take a while for your skin to soak up this skin tint, I guess, but you can dab over it with like a beauty blender type thing after you get done, and it really looks like skin. Like, it looks so nice. And then once it does soak in, it feels like you don't have anything on your face, and it is like a dream, honestly. It's so great. And then you want to make sure you still blend it on your ears and down your neck, since it probably won't be your exact skin tone. I will say one of the bad things about this product is it does only come in like 5 different shades. So the lightest one is like not really that light, and the darkest one isn't like super dark. So I mean, that does really suck. But if you're close to my skin tone, I would recommend the tan. It's a really, really pretty color. All right, and then what I'm going to do is just take a beauty blender type sponge and just kind of push everything into the skin really nicely. I didn't dampen this or anything, so there's that. And this skin tint does build up really nicely. You can obviously add more if you want to, but I kind of like the way it looks like this, so I'm just going to leave one layer. And then I'm going to take this product I'm so excited about. It is so cheap and so good. So it's the it is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour, and it is in the shade 105 Cafe au Soleil. Kathleen Lights was telling everybody about this in one of her videos, and I was like, okay, well, I have to try it. I mean, it's a cushion contour, and it just looks so nice and natural on the skin. And you know how Kathleen, if you watch her videos, she loves like natural looking products, so I knew I had to give it a shot. And also, I heard about this from Stephanie Leda, or I don't know how to say her name, SMLXO. I love her, and her skin always looks so flawless. So she was saying that this is like a dream product, and so I knew I had to try it from her. So I will leave both of their YouTube channels linked down below in case you want to subscribe to them, in case you don't know them. I'm sure you do. They have like millions of subscribers or something like that. So, all right, so I'm going to take this contour, and I'm just going to dab the top. I'm going to kind of squish it and dab the top of my Real Technique sponge, and then just place it right in that cheekbone area, and then blend it out. And you just want to use the slightest amount. I think this is all I'm going to do on this side. Besides under the chin, I'll add a little down there, just to give my face a little bit of structure. Okay, and then let's just talk about setting your makeup. So for me, I don't really like to set my makeup on no makeup days because you can see powder. It's one of the dead giveaways of makeup, so you want to try to stay away from it if you can. If you must set something, just do the slightest amount of setting. I would say just right under the eyes maybe, and then probably in your greasy areas like your forehead or something. But other than that, I would not set like your cheeks or anything if you can. So I'm not going to set today, but it's totally up to you whether you want to do that. What I recommend doing if you don't set your face is just kind of tapping under your eyes every once in a while to make sure you aren't getting any little creases. It's not really a hard thing to do and keep up with through the day, and generally I don't notice any creasing anyways, but I just kind of try to do that just in case, because you never know. Alright, so next we are going to move on to highlighting. I love this part. This is the part where I do go a little bit off the natural path because I just love highlighter so much I can't just use a teeny bit. So what I like to do is put the Benefit Watts Up, and I will just put this right here along my cheekbones, a little on my nose, upper lip, chin, above my brows, and then in the inner corners of my eyes. I will just take my finger and kind of dab this in. Once your fingers warm up on your skin, it will blend out really nicely, but it does take a minute to do that. And I really think just putting on a highlighter really brings this whole look together. I will say this look is very kind of like dewy, so if you're not somebody who likes that, I would stay away from this. I am a combo skin, so I get dry around my nose. This stuff does not cling to dryness, which is amazing. I highly recommend this for dry skin people. But I will say if you are like super oily, you probably won't like it because you will definitely get your oils coming through anywhere that it can. So especially if you don't set it. Now if you do set this, it's not quite that bad. But yes, I would say that this is more for dry skin to like combo girls. Sorry. So then now we are highlighted. I will say the highlight does look natural, like it's not glittery or anything, but you can definitely tell that I probably put something on. But I don't mind that because I love highlighter so much. So then we are going to move on to eyebrows. Now for eyebrows, I do have pretty good natural eyebrows. They're not like super full, but they're not really sparse. So if yours are super sparse, I would say take your normal brow pencil and just throw in, you know, a couple extra hairs here and there. But if you have brows like mine or fuller, I would just use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. Sorry, I wiped off all the words, so I had to look at my other one. But anyways, I think this is in the shade, it's medium to dark. So this is a really nice brow tint. I like it a lot. So what I do is I kind of wipe the excess off the brush because it can look a little weird if you use too much. But I will just put this all throughout my brow and kind of shape them a little bit. And this just gives them a little bit of more definition and a little more color than it normally does, but it still looks quite natural, and it also sets them in place really nicely. And my eyebrows are a little bit different. This one's a lot more sparse, but that just makes it look all the more natural, so I don't really mind that too much. So as you can see, they definitely are not twins, maybe not even sisters, but that's just how they naturally look, and I don't really mind it too much, so that's what I like to do. Now for mascara, for me, I always wear mascara whether I am going to work. I don't wear makeup to work, but I always put on mascara. So this is just one of those things that I really don't like mind wearing, especially when there's like those, what are they called, eyelash extensions out now, you know, and stuff like that. Everybody loves their mascara and their eyes to kind of pop. So I always use mascara, but I do prefer to use a more natural mascara on the natural makeup days. So I like to use one of the L'Oreal telescopic kinds. They have several different kinds. They have waterproof if you're gonna be outside. They have the darkest black, they have browns. You can do whatever you want, obviously. But I'm just going to use the carbon black one, and I do put it on bottom and top lashes, but I don't really do a whole lot. So what this does is it more or less just makes them lengthened, and it doesn't really give a ton of volume, and it makes them like really dark, which I love. So that's about what I would do. I'm going on a cruise next week, and I'm so excited. We're going to Cozumel and Yucatan. We're leaving out of New Orleans and then going to Cozumel and Yucatan. By the time you see this video, I'll probably be on the cruise. But yeah, I'm so excited, and this is probably gonna be the makeup that I'm wearing like every single time we do anything where I wanna wear makeup. And I love it for that. And then I just take the slightest excess product, not much at all, and just put it on the lower lash line. And that'll also help you if you do have any like concealer lines. It'll help kind of cover them up. So that's another reason I like to do the lashes. Okay, and then for lips, I typically will just wipe off my lips a little bit, get off that extra product, and then just throw on like a lip balm or something clear. I wear lip balms all the time, so it really isn't like a dead giveaway to me, at least. Most people do wear them a lot. It's just one of those things. So let me go grab one of those real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm gonna use is the Chapstick Total Hydration 3-in-1 Lip Care and Coconut Hydration. It is just a clear lip balm. Alright, so there you go. This is the completed look. Like I said, I do wear this a lot lately. I've been really into like kind of minimal makeup looks for some reason, especially when I'm not filming. And I'm so excited to wear this on the cruise and to have people think I'm not wearing makeup when I really am. So actually, I was talking to my husband the other night. I was like, I'm gonna put on this makeup and you tell me what you think. Does it look natural? Does it look cakey? Like, what does it look like? So when I came back in, he was like, well, I mean, like, I can tell you have makeup on, but I know what you look like without it, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But then so we went out to dinner, and then we came back and he was like, actually your skin really looks like skin tonight, so I thought I'd let you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So if it's coming from him, you know it's real. So yeah, here's the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you try it out, let me know what you think. Does it work for you? Does it not? I really love all these products that I showed you in this video, so yeah, I hope you try it out and love it. Anyways, that is all we have for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this one or what you would like to see down in the comments. I would love to have your input so I can make videos that you would want to see. And then go ahead and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. And also follow me on social media. I'll leave my links down here so you can see where to go, and also down in the description if you would like to follow me on those. And yeah, like I said, subscribe before you leave, turn on the notifications, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye! Also, disclaimer, this did take... Also, disclaimer, this video took me a little while to film and to talk to you, but that's just because I'm being talkative and annoying today. But this really only takes me like 10 minutes at max, and I'm a slow makeup doer, so you could probably do it in like 7. So yeah, this is really super, super quick, great for like school or work or whatever. So yeah, okay, I'll leave you alone now.